Gentleman from 6.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I have a question for my good colleague from District 3.
Will the gentleman yield?
The question was posed by...
Will the gentleman yield?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Gentleman yields.
Gentleman yields.
Thank you. A constituent posed a question to me which almost appears to be like a Pandora's box. He said if this legislation passes and became national law, he said legislators should take a look in the mirror and take a look at all of the unfunded mandates passed down to the cities and counties. And would they not then have the right also to pursue nullification legislation so that they might also follow the same path that we are currently debating here today in the House? We have historical precedent for this. In 1912, the proposed state of Lincoln-Conia, western Montana, northern Idaho, and eastern Washington. There were counties and citizens in those three areas who felt that their needs were not being met, that unfunded mandates were passing down, and there was a great deal of discussion of being able to override existing laws and form a state that would indeed serve the needs of their citizens. So I pose that as a question.
Mr. Speaker, as I understand the question is whether or not the cities and counties that are subject to federal mandates might not in and of themselves attempt to avoid those the ramifications of those laws by using a form of nullification. Is that correct?
Mr. Speaker, good gentleman, not the federal but the state.
Oh. Mr. Speaker, my response to that is simply this, that contrary to what others have expressed here, I do not believe that the states are creatures of the federal government. However, cities and counties are creatures of the state government, and therefore we are, through that creation of their governmental entities, we are in a position to dictate to them what they will or will not do as a condition of incorporation. This does not stretch the other way with respect to the federal government and the states. The states voluntarily joined the compact with respect to the other states, and it's a totally different relationship.
Thank you very much. And Mr. Speaker, I would just summarize by saying the famous president of our united we stand, divided we fall.